All right, guys. This is Daniel. We're back again on October 23rd. This is a Friday, I believe. Yeah, I'm kind of getting my lost in my days, but this is a Friday, the last day of the trading week, and hold on. All right, this is the opening. We're on time today. This is acting up. 1 minute, real quick. I really hate that we can't just set it for a session time for it to kind of populate with the session. That's one thing that gets on my nerves because then we have all this happening where it doesn't load up correctly. Yeah. So that's a big drop. Um, Let me see what's going on in the hour before I make any rash decisions. Okay, so yeah, this is the stock we were determining that was down, that was slowly downtrending. If you look here, and it had just came out of the supply zone that we had on the hourly right here. So we're going to 30 minutes. Now it's been ranging for a while. Now this is going to be the low, but we're going to wait. We're going to want it to go back up to this section right here. This is a hell of a drop, but we are hoping for it to populate back up so we can take a short right about there. Now I am going to take my short right about there. And yeah. If it even comes back up, we're gonna have to reevaluate it depending on how it comes back up. Um, but as long as point of control is still right here, I feel comfortable with this. You look on the 5 minute, we're inside the wick. Look on the 1 minute. Huh. You know what? This is more acceptable. If it doesn't get me, it doesn't get me, but I want to say that's more acceptable. There we go. Point of control has flipped to the middle. Which I think, based on my analysis and my last few times, it it normally bounces right about. It'll come back into here, bounce right about here, and then go back down to the downside. But we're not gonna take that trade because it's closer to the bottom now. So it's just not a smart trade to take. They are blasting this, man. Jeez. Let's check the ES. ES2. which is in our supply zone. It's bouncing from right here. It looks like, let's see, 1 minute. Yeah, that was a good area to take profits. That would have been my take profit area. Didn't get in this though. Let's see if we can see the volume. All right. Now, so um, it might reach about right here and go back down to the downside. The reason why I put it a little bit further is just for in case it's searching for stops. And if it reaches here to this area here, then we're just about, in my eyes, we got past all this, so we're just about ready to go back to the upside. So I want to be out by the time it gets there. Um, this is $100 loss. This is my 3-to-1. I do think it'll get to this position. It's just a little bit further where it's been. Um, just question of the matter: will it go to 34.58 flat? And it's really trying to break through. All right. This is kind of rolling about, rolling around to the upside. Looks like it's buying up. So a quick $300 profit, nothing special. I need to check the higher time frames. It still has a way to go. I don't want to get into that going to the other side, even though they have point of control down there. I want to wait until it gets closer to this. Because this is not smooth. If I had an order and I probably would have got filled. It's halfway to the profits. I think it'll make it, but just want to be careful. Would have got stopped out. All right. Yeah, definitely. All right. So right now, for some reason, I'm paying attention more to the turnaround. I don't need to be looking at that. I need to be trying to short. I'm going in the direction of the trade, trying to catch the top and bottom and all that. We already agreed that it's been going down, so what we can do is wait until it comes back up to here. No, I need to be looking for the best trade location. I'm starting to get FOMO because yesterday I made one trade, all for a loss of $79. And so I'm trying to rush to get into market because you see this big drop here. I feel like I'm missing out. I need to take a breather. So I'm going to step away from the screen for a bit. Check on ES before I do that. Same bit. Even less clear. Well, if not less clear, I would have sold right there. Don't know if I would have got for that profit though. This is going to want to go long from the TPO, from my understanding. It's taking up this access and then probably push higher, I think. But it's at ES. So that was correct, but I seen it at the last minute. Past the excess, and it is going higher on the day. With the point of control flipped, and it's at below value area low. If it can break past this, I don't want to assume yet though because I do not know the TPO well. On the other hand, that just reached this. Let's see the TPO for NASDAQ. It opened up inside the range. See what's happening on a 1 minute. It has a little stair step, but it's not the roll around like I like. So I'm not gonna get invested or involved. Huh. Still got a bit to go. I don't like it. So this area still was important where I have this, which was a support line. And I say that because if you look, when it got there, they have a huge amount of consolidation right there. Even though we're looking at the 1 minute chart, like if you compare it to any other time it's been there, like it's been consolidating, but very, very little. That might have been overnight. Um, yeah, let's see. Yeah, okay, so that was mainly overnight. But still, you look there and it just wobbles in between that section. Now the question is it gonna go up and use that with the VWAP to press itself down more? Go on the 5 minute. VWAP's right there. What we could do is, since that's corner control, slightly area high, we can do this. So I was hoping for it to get past VWAP a little bit, and that line, it looks like that was a really, really good point. Um, just trying to be safe, and it hits that, and then that way our target would be earlier too. So having it all the way down there, we know it's gonna reach that point at some point. Um, yeah, definitely. Now we're only taking that because we know so far that the downtrend. Oh my god. So I'm only taking that because we know that it's a downtrend.
Order filled.
Filled. Ah, let's see. Let's see how it looks on a 1 minute while that's playing about. Hopefully this is an engulfing candle. There we go. There we go. Keep going. Now it's having trouble breaking this line that was supposed to be a resistance. Point of control area. So I wonder if buyers are coming in. We are getting below it now, but we're having trouble holding. I would really like to see it close below this area right here. Let's see what it does. I've been in this trade for a while, so normally when I'm in this trade for around this amount of time, it does do what it needs to do. But I mean, obviously you see it going back up now. But we're just gonna hold that position. We're not gonna move stop. We're not gonna move profit target. Mess up the ratio. Okay. It's pushing into that DZ. So that's a good sign in my eyes. It's chipping away at the market, at the buyers here. Hmm. Sorry about that. Get all these phones and alarms going off. Let's see, we're about halfway there. Pretty close to getting there.
Order filled.
And we got filled. First trade of the day was a success. It was a pretty decent trade. It played out exactly the way I wanted to play out. And let's see if it keeps going. I think it's going to keep going. We'll come back to that. Right now, we're going to go look at the NASDAQ, see how they're doing. So it's moved exceptionally far away from my entry point. Don't think it's going to get back there today. It is going to that low. That is exactly where it's headed. So we could get a few. No, it's not worth it. Let's say we could get a few points, but it's already reaching there. Let's see if they have a turnaround here. Now, if we get a point of control flip, closer down to the downside, and we start seeing this round off, then we're going to take a buy position. But I want to see at least both of that. I want to see the point of control flip, and I want to see this rounded. Looks like it's going to go to the upside here. Starting to try to round. You gotta know when buyers come in. It looks like it's starting to round. This is what we want to see. Waiting for the point of control. So right there where my entry point is. Now, if that point of control flips, we will not be aiming for that 3-1. We'll be aiming for something higher. So come on, we can do it. Okay, now since value area low changed and came lower, I'm thinking it's going to be pushed down a bit more. And we're going to leave this order here for later on in the day just in case we get up to that point. I think that would be a good trade. And I need to realize, even if it does reach that 3-1 target, that if I had put in that order in before I waited for the point of control to flip, I would have already been stopped out. So this trade would have been non and void with this wick right here. So just simple note, it's a good thing I'm keeping to my rules and not having FOMO. Because that means even if this goes to my profit target of 3 to 1, I would have never made it. So no losses there, only wins. It's trying to get bumped up, but seeing this point of control, it's not coming down. I'm thinking if it does get far, it'll get to this now resistance line and drop back down. But I see no reason to take a short there, so I'll just let it bump in and come back down. I won't be filling that trade. Point of control flipped. This would be a good trade right here. It's been going down all day. This is a sell side, and it's in this consolidation range. So let me see. 5 minute. It's at the very top. Let's see a minute. Very top. Looks good to me. So what we're gonna do is go in this 1 minute. See what my stop would be. Perfect. So yeah, we're coming up. We should get past that. The only question I'm having is where should I have this entry? Some NASDAQ. I think a good point would be right here. $116.32.50. And there's that drop again. Got close to that area. Still think it'll push back up here since it flipped to the higher side. I might have to upload this over the weekend because here in 20 minutes I have a meeting to go to. I will still be trading. I will still be in the market, but I have a Zoom meeting, so I can't. I'm not going to continue recording everything. If I'm still in the market after the Zoom meeting, then I will splice together the videos. So yeah, I got to get out and get to that Zoom meeting at 9:30. So and it goes on until 10:30. It's a nice um, drop base drop too. Drop two bases and a large drop. That's nice right there. That's real nice actually. So optimal trading opportunity if that VWAP gets down here, price gets up here, it still flips in this area. This would be an optimal trade, and I will trade off of this area right here, which is 116.2350 if I can remember that. 50, 623.50. I'll just put another one right here. Put another one right there. So we can kind of record where this price goes, what area it goes to. Yep, it's bumping off of that. Let's see how it looks on the 5-minute. That was a big jump. That was a big jump. Now it is coming from value area low of yesterday. Let's see. Okay. Not quite. Not quite yet there. Well, technically in the 1-minute chart, it's an uptrend. I'm about to go. That is a crazy candle. Wick. It's a lot of power. Might want to wait it out. It's still in point of control there too. I don't know what to make of this now that it moved. Could be a lot of buyers, it could be a lot of sellers. So wasn't my position to add, so I'm gonna wait and see how it plays out. Hopefully it's going down to the downside. I say hopefully because if it goes up, then we gotta analyze the entire market for NASDAQ. It looks like it's pushing down to the downside. It's right in between the point of control and this one that was supposed to be used as support. I mean resistance. Get a quick 3-pointer. You know what? Let's look at here. Right there. So price opened at. Oh yeah, I should have been able to catch that. It opened inside and went all the way down to the bottom side. I should have been able to catch that move. Um, Started here. That's what price is. Oh, that's what price is. So it started around here somewhere. It's starting to go up the point of control right there. Let's see if it can break it. On the TPO, I believe this is point of control on the TPO. Breaking through this, which I deemed important. This would have been my entry. If VWAP would have been down here, let's see if it gets past it. It is trying. So this is definitely a good location because it's definitely trying to go back down to the downside. But will it? We don't know. The only reason why I'm not taking this trade here is because VWAP's not down there. And it could get to this area and push back up. So even if I had taken that, probably would have to take profits early and make it a 2-to-1 instead of a 3-to-1. But let's see how it plays out. And it went down. Damn. So all in all, this was a. Let me see. It hasn't hit it yet. I did say I would have to take profits early because of that structure down there. Let's see how strong that structure was. It retested it multiple times. So if it drives back up, I'm gonna go ahead and put an order in before it reaches my target. And it reached the target. That would have been a nice. That would have been nice. Would have really loved it if VWAP would have came down close to that area. I would have went ahead and taken that trade if it was remotely close. If it was at least parallel with that green line, I would have taken that trade. I feel like it's non and void now because by the time it reaches to that, I think this will be where I wanted it. But I don't think it's gonna hold again. I truly don't think it's gonna hold again. I mean, it wouldn't be the first that it has, but yeah. Now, if I look at the volume at the bottom of the chart, this was pretty strong. That was the same for as strength, but a lot shorter in red. That was about the same red too. So I don't know what that means. But maybe since this was a large candle with a decent amount of volume, and then this was a red candle, which I say definitely closed on the bottom half with the same amount of volume, that's indicating a turnaround. And then this one has a little bit less, not much to really mind. Low, less volume with the neutral being neutral. This one right here. Maybe that was a key sign to kind of jump in. I gotta look at that later. I need to review this move right here with the volume. I need to review this move with the volume and see if that plays out the way I think it played out. And then we can check right here again. So this was a large amount of volume. This was a little bit. Finished at the bottom half, so there was no way I would have taken that trade because that doesn't line up with what I just said. Not much volume, higher, a little bit more volume. Finish on the lower half. So I think this is people collecting payment. I don't think it's buyers. We're still at point of control over here. We've been sitting here for a while. We came up out of this access. Not that much volume. A lot more volume finishing on the bottom half. So yeah, this is people taking profits. Scalpers. I got about 2 more minutes or a minute and a half kind of before I got to get on my meeting. I really want this to kind of play out before then. Got 60 seconds before my meeting. And yeah, so there's definitely people recovering profits. So maybe I can get that again. Maybe. That's my meeting. And yeah, it's going back down to the downside. So, fuck. Come on, pop back up. Need to pop back up. Answer me. Ah, people are buying in. We'll let it play out. It's the only way to figure out if I'm going to be right. We'll let it play out. It's a lot of volume, though. Volume.
Order filled.
Yep, it's not filled. Got really close to that VWAP. Probably could have put it up here. We'll see though. It's been a few seconds. Come on, sellers. Come on, sellers. Start selling shit. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's definitely a good point of like people being indecisive, but I'm not right just yet. Five seconds left on this candle. It's traveling higher. They're definitely pushing for it to go higher. There's a little bit of orders right there at 620, I guess. Don't know why it's not moving. I'm definitely gonna let them stop me out if I get stopped out. Let's see. Okay. We got a little bit more activity going on here in the market. I feel like on this candle will decide whether I get stopped or get filled. 40 seconds left. That VWAP is helping a bunch. I think people are starting to see it. And they're just like, okay, it's having its trouble getting up there. Let's start to sell this off. Uh, I liked it close lower. A bit lower than everything else. I like that. Need to get to my meeting. 5 minutes past, but I don't want to. I want to analyze what the markets do here. Volume seems to be coming in for the sale. They're battling. They're battling. About halfway there. Come on, keep going. You can go. You can go back to this area right here. This is the important area. Come on. Get that point of control. after this play, I'm going to get out of the markets and also look at the news because it spent a little bit too much time in these areas, especially for the Nasdaq. All right. I'll let it stop me out if I get stopped out. Come on. Bumping gums, bumping gums. There we go. I like that it got below that. Come on. Just a little bit more. Come on, it's $3. $3. Come on. You can go down $3.
Order filled.
Failed. Cool. That was that was a butt pucker. That would have been nice if I would have catched the move right here and right here, but at least I got it on that second time. Yeah, that was good. All right, so if I take any more trades today, that was just two trades, one on the Nasdaq and one on the ES. Both of them were correct. ES was a lot better than the Nasdaq trade. It took a lot less time as well, but nonetheless, they were both profitable, and I'm probably sitting somewhere nicely for today with those two trades. Um, we can go ahead and check the review, Performance Center. So winning trades 100%. So $700 on the day. Two trades. So average trade time is 6 minutes 53 seconds. So yeah, see. My longest winning trade time is 7 minutes 52 seconds. And I guess my other trade was probably a little bit under 6 minutes, but still. Was in there for a little bit. Max drawdown was 370. That don't seem right, but yeah, pretty good on the day. I am not done trading. I'll still be looking for opportunity, but um, I'm going to my meeting. So yeah, if I do anything else, I'll splice it together. If not, see you guys Monday.